Dream big. Alright, so I'm going to be teaching about life today. Just kidding.
We've been wanting to make a video for a long time, but life gets in the way. But we are about to start our sophomore year at TU. Bless up. We're very excited. So we want to share with you the top 10, well, we've learned a lot more things than 10 from our freshman year of college, but I
definitely have learned a lot more than math and why McDonald's is a terrible place to eat. And
I had McDonald's for lunch today.
I mean, I still eat chicken nuggets, so like whatever, but
yeah.
Sorry, professor. Whoops. But we've learned a lot, is what she's trying to say.
Yes. So here are the top 10 things we learned from our freshman year of college.
Ooh. All right.
Let's begin.
All right. I should learn how to use sunscreen in college.
Are you sunburned?
Just a tiny bit, not much.
It doesn't look bad.
Thank you.
At all.
You look good too.
Thanks. So, I think the best advice I've ever received was before I even started college at TU. Someone, I can't remember who, but someone told me to treat every day like a 9-to-5 work day. That way you can get nights free. I know, like, you're in college and you have a few hours in between each class and you think you can just go off and like do whatever you want.
Don't sleep.
Treat every day like you have to work from morning to evening, because once you get your stuff done during the day, then you'll have your nights free and you will feel so good. You will feel amazing when you don't have to stay up super late finishing something that you should have finished like hours ago.
Or going to your club activity or something and thinking, oh my gosh, I have so much to do.
Mm-hmm.
It just stresses you out and makes it not fun.
Yeah, and like I'm guilty of not following that advice many times, and I've like honestly I've skipped dinner before to finish some stuff, and
how
it's
do you
just
skip food?
I don't.
Girl's crazy.
So finish your work in the day because you won't regret it later on. So I'm a super involved person at school, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone. And the good thing about college is that no matter what you're into, there's something there for you.
Makes your resume look really pretty.
Yeah, and then you also get to meet a ton of new people.
Your best friends come from where you get involved in.
Yeah.
Like in school, for sure. Because I mean, they like what you like.
You get to meet maybe adults that are connected in the field that you want to go in. Which is never a bad thing.
Never bad. Always good. It's all about who you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then with that, getting involved is super fantastic. Like 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Don't be a bum and just sit in your room. Don't do that. Do something. At least something. But I am guilty of this, and I know Sydney is too. Try out a bunch of stuff, but do not say yes to everything. Being a yes man, woman, or whatever you are, don't just say yes to everything. Try out a couple things, try out a lot of things, but only pick like 2 or 3 that you really enjoy and really like.
My first semester of college was already hard as it was, and I kept signing up for one thing after the other, and I thought it would be a good thing for me to get involved as I possibly could, but I put all of that before my schoolwork, which is a big
You're at college for school first and foremost.
Yeah.
So like, why would you put the other stuff that doesn't, like, it matters, and it matters that you do it, but at the end of the day, that 4.0 GPA was not because of extracurriculars.
Yeah.
Or the 3.5, you know, the grades are different in college, and you know what, it's fine.
It was sad because I ended up hating the stuff that I was involved in, and I had to quit some stuff, which was hard for me to do, but my grades were suffering, and I think mentally I was suffering too.
And if you're not enjoying it and you don't want to go to the meetings, you don't put your full effort into it, like, that's not fair to the organization or whatever club you're a part of, because you're not giving your full 100, and that's what you signed up to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they could take someone else, or they could understand that, like, they don't have to rely on you. It's just not good for anybody, you or the other people involved.
Yeah. Yeah. This next thing is something that took me forever to realize, but I'm glad I finally did. I'm gonna say, don't measure your self-worth by the things that people are better at than you. Meaning, everyone is good at their own thing, and starting college, I met these people that were like, I don't want to pick on people who are doing a lot of stuff academically because I admire that.
No, I love smart people. They're great.
Yeah. But
Go
some
nerds.
people...
Nerds rule the world.
Some people who are like double majoring in these really tough subjects and then they'll ask me what I'm doing and I say I'm a film major and I'm really happy to be a film major, and they'll say something like, oh.
Did you know political science is actually one of the most difficult majors that you didn't know about because of the intense reading and writing you have to do?
Yeah, and
we do stuff that's hard that you don't like to do too.
Exactly.
Y'all don't like to read. Y'all do numbers, and I don't like numbers. Neither do you.
These are just like from experiences that we've had with specific people.
Not everyone is a terrible person.
Yeah, and there were just some people that made me, and I'm sure made Sheridan feel maybe like we were lower than them, because
that isn't true.
Is not true.
Take it from us. Everyone is smart.
Everyone's smart, and everyone's good at their own thing, and if you have your thing, then do it, and do it with your best ability, and you'll be successful.
And everyone's brains work differently.
Yeah.
What's easy for you is not easy for me, and what's easy for me is probably hard for you.
Yeah. And it took me a long time to learn that, but I'm glad I did, because it made me feel better about myself, and it made me realize that I'm capable of more things than I give myself credit for.
The journey is different for everyone else, and if you're gonna make it out on top because you're dropping a class or redoing it, then that's good on you, and you do you, because that's the best decision for your plan to graduate.
Yeah, you do you. That's the best advice we can give you.
Honestly,
is
true.
You do you. Don't let anybody else steal your thunder.
But on the flip side, if you're having a good day and you see something bad happen to somebody, do not think, oh, that could never happen to me. Or like, I was on a golf cart helping with the student government thing, and I saw the tow truck in the parking lot because someone parked somewhere wrong. I was like, oh my gosh, haha, someone got moved. It was mine. $200 later, I am just kicking myself because that day was rough, and I learned a good lesson. So something really important, and like one of the best things that anyone told me when I was in college this first year, and it was from a non-traditional student. He's older, and he was in the Navy, and I was just like, oh my gosh, because first off, I take him seriously because of that. It's that not everyone that smiles at you is your friend. And now the more that I think about it, the more I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish I would have grown up knowing this. It would have just saved a lot of hurt from anyone you thought, oh my gosh, my friend so-and-so, when in reality they're gonna do something to you later when they wanna, I don't know, get ahead. I don't know what to tell you. They're gonna smile at you and you're gonna say, oh my gosh, it's Sheridan. Oh my gosh, it's Sydney. But in reality, they're just doing it for their own gain, or they're just using you as a stepping stone, or I don't know. I don't really know what people's motives are. Why can't you be a genuine person? I don't know. But that's just really important advice.
And it's a hard lesson to learn, but people enter your life for a reason, and then people exit your life for a reason. And I don't know, it can be the best thing sometimes.
And like, it really sucks. Like, not gonna say it doesn't suck. It sucks. But the more you think about it, and the longer time that has lapsed since it occurred, the more you're like, honestly, I'm happy it happened.
I think that college has definitely taught me to be a more honest person and be more assertive about what I want and what I deserve. I've learned to just be more vocal with people, because when I was younger, like in high school, I kind of let people step all over me because I like to please people. I wanted everyone to be happy, but then I learned that you can't do that all the time. So I've learned how to talk to other people about issues that I'm having with them, or talk to my professors or someone who I'm living with.
Group projects.
Yeah, group projects.
Even clubs.
Yeah, and it's good to be honest with people, because if you aren't honest with people, then nothing will change. If you want something to change, then you should go change it, not just let things happen. My roommate used to be very messy, but I love her to death. Don't question me on that. I love her. We were very opposite in terms of who was clean and who was messy, and I used to just like silently move her stuff to her side of the room when she would put on mine, and like that was not fixing the problem. Be assertive. This one's a quick one, but don't be lazy, please.
I mean, I'm still really bad about this. Like, I have some problems with being late because I wake up early.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll laugh, but she knows. My first semester I had at 9 a.m. and then I would be up the rest of the day. No problem. Like, it was fine. I might have been late to my 9 a.m. a few times because perhaps I woke up at 8:50 and I had to run across campus. But I got really good at it, and I think I should put that on my resume, that I can get to class in 10 minutes just waking up. Definitely take morning classes and wake up early, because if you only do afternoon classes like I did second semester, you're not gonna get anything done in the morning. You're gonna sleep. Like, you're gonna be lazy. Don't do it.
It kind of ties back to that thing that I said earlier about making every day a 9 to 5 work day.
Yes.
Like
9 to 5.
And I know procrastinating is something that everyone does. I'm guilty of doing it. She's guilty of doing it. Like, we're all like
everyone.
Yeah.
If they say they haven't procrastinated, they are a liar. Liar.
And not procrastinating is easier said than done. And I could tell you to not procrastinate all day long. And I know you're not gonna listen to me, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Don't wait till the last minute to do stuff, because then you will regret it and you will cry and you will feel sad and you will want to like fling yourself off of the top bunk in your dorm.
True. Which brings me to, don't fall behind in your classes and make sure you stay on top of things. And talk to your professor, get the syllabus, make copies of it, put it on your phone, put it on your wall. I've taped mine to my closet before, no joke, like I'm a dork. Don't fall behind on reading, that's also a real big no-no, because you are not gonna catch back up.
I never did assigned reading.
See, poli-sci, we had to read 8 books a semester.
God.
Rest in peace.
No.
My horrible procrastinating experience was definitely going on a week-long trip in the middle of the semester, probably like 2 weeks before midterms. Best trip of my life though, but wow, I pulled 2 all-nighters on that trip. Not good.
Don't know how.
But I aced the essay that was due. But that doesn't mean that, but don't procrastinate, because it was
don't
really
do
stressful.
it.
And I was very tired.
Yes, just because we got out, I've
done some
alive.
I have gotten lucky many times.
Yes, we're
luck
lucky.
is scary.
Yeah, and like you don't know when you're gonna have luck, so you might as well just like be good to yourself.
Yeah, I've definitely not had luck before, so honestly, just don't.
Just don't.
It's better. Your chances of doing better are like up here versus procrastinating when they're like
way down, like rock bottom.
Don't do that.
Okay. Oh my gosh, please. Okay, I know every school,
please.
Every school I know is different with like their meal plans, but as far as TU goes, we have these things called dining dollars where we can use it like Chick-fil-A and Subway and Pizza Hut and stuff, and then we go to the cafeteria, which we call the caf, to get like a hot cafeteria meal. I'm gonna get to the point. Don't use your meal plan up like in the first month of your semester, because then
you're going to starve.
You won't get to get the hot chocolate chip cookies from Subway, or like some cheese sticks from Pizza Hut, or a nice hot bowl of pasta.
You will be stuck at the caf where you don't get to pick what's on the menu for that day.
On the opposite end, don't wait till the last minute to use your meal plan, because then you'll be stuck with like 400 dining dollars, and then if you don't use it, you lose it. So that's all that money just going down the drain.
Use your meal swipes for like carry out food. They have that too, and you can put them in your fridge.
And maybe pay for a friend.
And then they can like do your laundry.
When Sheridan came over here, she put stuff in our dryer.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
So I'm an ENTJ. So my personality type, you have your personality type?
It's ENFJ.
So we're like only 1 letter off. That's probably why we get along so well. But like as an ENTJ, I know I'm like more extrovert and I like to be around with a bunch of people. So that's really hard for me to like say I need to be alone.
Everyone needs alone time. I mean, I like hanging out with my friends a lot and I like being involved at school, but like when you're around that many people every single day.
24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna miss them.
Yeah, you're not gonna miss them. You'll see them tomorrow. You'll see them in class. You're literally living with all of your friends.
You have 4 years to do so many things. Like just because you gotta fit it in all 1 week. Like no, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Go into your room, play some music, or watch some Netflix for like an hour study break, and like just chill. It recharges you, refreshes you. 10 out of 10 recommend. I've said that again.
Yes.
Oh man, my rhymes. Okay. Rapping. What's your embarrassing email?
I've had the same email ever since I was in middle school.
Oh, see, so my middle school email, the Beatles are awesome 97 at gmail.com. That's from 6th grade. What's like your embarrassing email? I want to see that in the comments.
Yeah, comment your embarrassing email or use your names. Well, we hope you learned something.
And have fun this year. Good luck.
Have fun. Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
College is the best. I literally got there and I was like, what have I been missing all my life?
Yeah, a year ago today we moved in, actually.
Yikes. Bye. Have a good time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my god.